top five. Let me give you a backstory on my career. 2016, I was one of the top athletes in the country. I faced an academic scandal, which led me to be suspended for 2 years. I come back after 2 years. It's a 24-hour eligibility rule, academic rule. They hit me with again. Boom, I had to sit out. So I come back last semester. And I not only proved that I'm still one of the best in my position, I proved that I am ready to be what I'm destined to be. What is so hard for you to understand and grasp about that? But because you don't hit me up, you don't try to create a line of communication between two black men, you want to be ignorant and say belligerent things that think gonna belittle me, is the reason why we have a huge separation between us. We probably won't see eye to eye on many things. Now I'm gonna address this Kobe thing, man. Y'all remember Kobe off the athlete scoring points. I'm an athlete myself. I remember Kobe off his camaraderie, shit like that. He was a great brother. I'm tired of saying this. He was a great brother, a great teammate. He pushed people past their levels to achieve greatness. Those words he said about Russ that day, in that time, Russ looked at the video and realized in the midst of people talking about me, Kobe believed in me. And I remember Kobe because he did that. So on Kobe Day, that's how I remember Kobe. That was one way I remember him. He was being a big brother, showing camaraderie to a little brother. But because you are nasty, feisty towards Russ, you put evil intentions around the video. Because if I would have posted a video of him showing love for Curry, you wouldn't have did that. If I would have posted him a video showing love to LeBron, you wouldn't have did that. But because it was Russell Westbrook, you're bothered and you triggered. You're nasty. I am tired of you guys with feisty intentions being close to sports. I am tired of you guys with feisty intentions being close to sports. And you're mad because 10,000 Hour Sports Talk is proving that you guys are feisty and do things the wrong way. I'm shining the mirror on you niggas. That's what I'm doing. I'm shining the mirror on you feisty ways. You done built a platform of being nasty and feisty to certain players and just bigging up certain players. And we, at Sports Talk, and here, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. We standing up to the shit. We black sheeps. That's what we doing. Now, when I allow you to come up here to speak, do not come up here being ignorant. Because you came from my life and my career, and I ain't saying shit about your life, boy. I ain't saying shit about your life. Mr. Top 5 my ass, when you been top 5 at something? When you been good at something? Where can I Google your name at to show a history that you was great at something? Where? I can't. It's no database. Your motherfucking LinkedIn page will pop up, boy. Hold on, man. Let me invite my camp up. Matter of fact, before I let you up, I need your whole camp here. Because I was pretty disgusted to watch the video. It seemed like you guys have a problem with certain blacks having a voice. It seemed like you guys have a problem with certain blacks have a voice. Like you're so intimidated by project babies. Like, like you, them type of niggas that smack their lips when certain ethical dudes come in the room. It seemed like you guys have a problem with certain blacks having a voice. So I need you to go get your whole camp. I want all you guys here. All you guys who was 4-on-1 yesterday, I need you go get all of them right now. All you boys had a voice yesterday against me. I need you to go get your whole camp. I would not just invite you up here by yourself. Go get your whole camp, please. Talking about keep it a buck. How you keeping it a buck and you ain't even keeping it a buck enough to bring me on stage on your platform? You ain't keeping it a buck. You want to get your own rules. Keeping it a buck. You kept it 50, nigga. You kept it 50. Talking about keeping it a buck. Go get your whole team done before I bring you on stage, boy. You not coming on here without that man. I ain't gonna say what I want to say because I'm respectful. And your 2 other brothers. I need your whole team up here. You feel me? Go get that man and your 2 other brothers. You guys wanna talk about he ain't coming to my space. I was trying to come up in there when Logan was in here. Stop clout chasing off low. Be authentic and you gonna grow. Be authentic and your shit will grow. You always trying to clout chase. That's what y'all doing. Y'all follow Low around. Leave Low alone, man. He his own man. He built his own shit. 10,000 Hour Sports Talk, we built our own shit. We didn't need Low. Low joined in because it was real and authentic. Talking about, man, come on, man. That's what y'all ain't want to do. Go get your team first before I let you up, boy. Go get your team. I see a lot of requestings, and I don't see your team. If they came here on their motherfucking burner account, tell them come in their real face. Tell y'all about yourself to y'all motherfucking face. There you go. Bring your other boys. I need the other two up here. Go get the other three. You got Dom and you. Now I need the other two. Because y'all had a whole bunch to say.
I think Domo's requesting right now. Is he not?
But I need the other two here first. Go get the other two, please.
All right, I'm gonna hit them up. I don't know if they're available, but
they got to be available because I wasn't available last night when y'all was talking that bullshit and making money off my name. I wasn't available then. I'm available now. So go get them. I'm going to keep it a real buck. I'm going to keep it a buck since y'all ain't keeping it a buck. I want all y'all here. That's keeping it a buck, ain't it?
Hey, Raven.
Shit, y'all need to sign over y'all rights and give me that keeping it a buck platform because I'm keeping it a buck. Y'all ain't keeping it a buck. I need that sign that shit over today. Fact. Fuck that. Sign that shit over today. I want it today. Keep it a buck and give it to me. I'm gonna run that shit right.
I'm gonna just ask. Do you dead ass think we talked about you the whole time?
I don't give a fuck if you didn't talk about me the whole time. The fact you talked about me and I wasn't there to challenge it, the face the fact of y'all keeping it a buck, it goes against y'all rules. It's unethical.
Well, let's do it right now then. Why
now
is
we gonna do it when your team get here? Because I'm keeping it a buck. I need all their faces here. That's
I'm asking why am I up here but Domo isn't? I mean, I know we're waiting, but
because Domo, he's gonna talk. He's gonna talk faster than he can run. I don't need that right now. Wait until his team get here, and then then I'll bring them up here. Go get them other boys. Go summon up them other boys because they had a lot to say. And where I'm from, we challenge everything. We don't just do one. You want to pop? You want to throw a stone? Bring the motherfucking hands out. Bring your hands out now. Don't hide. If they at work, tell them motherfucking call, ask for a break. Ask for a break right now. Tell them say they got coronavirus. They need to step out of some shit. Fuck that. Need all of them here.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
All right. Okay. I just sent him a text.
Thank you. Because the way y'all looked at that Kobe video, y'all could have looked at it a different way, but y'all chose to look at it a malicious way, and I'm going to attack it.
No, I already explained it to him.
No, I'm going to explain it. They need to hear it from the voice.
Hey, is the issue Russell Westbrook or you, though?
It's both. It's a problem with you know what it is? You know what the problem? You know what it is, homie? It's a problem with dweebs getting mad when people like us gain a platform speaking the real. They get irritated, bro. The same shit we dealt with in high school.
Do you mean the urban community?
Yeah, they getting mad when the urban community is making a platform of themselves. They want to try to use strategic ways to get them out the way. So they want to use that Russ video. They want to use the Russ hate. They want to take that Russ video and articulate it as me being nasty, like he trying to use that to get us off Russ. No, the fuck I ain't. I remember Kobe by his leadership, camaraderie, outside of his ways of being a champion. How hard is that to understand? When you are chasing greatness, you have to have a certain mindset. You have to have a certain mindset, a certain pedigree with yourself. Not just the way you play. You have to carry yourself in a certain way. And the way Kobe carried himself and talked about brothers and pick people up is the way I remember him. How hard is that for you to understand? How hard? It's really not that hard.
And B Souls, for you to ask that question is kind of tone deaf because on Twitter, your 280 characters can be used how you want to use it. As I've said in Dom's space, if that man want to have two sentences and attach them together to make one point, that's what he can do. He chose to honor Kobe the way that he chose to honor, just like I told Dom in the other space. I said,
I'm still waiting on they guys to get here.
He said, hey, rest in peace, my favorite player. Also, this wouldn't be going on if you was here. I don't understand how two of those things that are true when put together now are somehow false, because Kobe has a myriad of videos speaking highly of Russ. So it's not manipulative to use a video where he's speaking highly of Russ if the words never changed. It's not like there's an underlying meaning there. Like the bottom line is Russ spoke highly of Kobe spoke highly of Russ and Russ spoke highly of Kobe. So what is the real issue, B Souls?
So let me ask you this then. When Lowe made the comment about Kobe turning over his grave, did you guys have an issue with that? Was that the original point of
wait, hold on. So did Lowe say that? I need you to say that real quick. Lowe said Kobe was turned over in his grave?
Well, yeah, like that's verbatim what he said. Like he said,
so
the Lakers were.
I'm asking you, is that what you heard? He said that?
Yeah, that's what I heard from the space.
Thank you for admitting it, because the other side said he didn't say it.
No,
Besides, he was.
I don't think.
Man, y'all be
I
Why you
don't
trying
think
to switch
Low
up your words now, boy? Why you trying to
No,
switch
no,
up
no,
your
Low
no,
never
words?
Hold on,
boy.
said.
hold on.
No,
Low
Hey,
never
no,
said that
hey,
he
no,
didn't say that.
no,
You
no, no. Low said he was insinuating something else. You just said, Low said Kobe was turning his grave about Russ. Caught you in your lie. Caught you in your lie. And you have a big platform and you lie like that. That is unethical. I am tired of y'all having a platform and y'all lying and slicing. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I just caught you in your lie. So either you, Low, he lying on you, or what? We need to find this out now because I caught you in your lie. I just caught you. I just hand you the rope and let you hang yourself. That's how I play this game. I just hand you the rope and let you hang yourself. You hung yourself. I'm not about to put that chair under your feet neither. I'm gonna let you piss on yourself. I'm gonna let you piss. I'm gonna let you piss. Yes, sir.
all right? If I could finish, Low did say that. Like I have the footage of the clip. Like he said,
Can you
Kobe
send
would
it?
turn
Can you
over his
DM?
grave.
Can you DM us the footage? Because
Yeah,
Low
yeah,
said he didn't
I'll
say it
send it
like
to
that.
you. But the
Low said he
you know
didn't
context,
say it
what?
like that.
again, the context behind the clip is that he wasn't just doing it to just shit on Russ. He was shitting on. He was making a comment about the whole team. So
So,
I
so
asked that to say, did you guys have a problem with that?
no. So
Oh
here's
no,
the
no, no.
difference,
Let me.
though. Hold,
He
hold,
asked
hold on,
me.
Ray.
He asked me. The problem is you had a problem with me posting that video, and you didn't have a problem with him saying Kobe is rolling over in his grave.
Oh no, no, no.
About
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, 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 no,
All
no,
right. Okay.
no, because
Okay.
I'm about to
You
flip
got
this
it.
the way that it's supposed to be flipped. The problem is you was triggered enough to put my video on your platform and be triggered by it, but you wasn't triggered by Lowe's comments of Kobe turned over in his grave because Russ
Because
Russ
Low
was having a
got
bad
clout.
game.
They want Low's
Why on
clout.
hold
That's
on,
what they want.
hold on,
Hold on, hold on,
hold
hold on,
on,
hold on, hold
Dash.
on, hold on.
Why
I got
wasn't
this.
you wasn't triggered or moved by him saying a comment like that? But you was
And
moved by me
what's
saying,
and for me to
but you was moved by me saying Kobe
and for me
said
to
this about
piggyback
Russ, the big up Russ. And I remember, well, why? I'm just trying to figure it out.
and to
And
piggyback off
I'll tell
that,
you
what is
why.
the
I'll tell you
difference
why.
between that
After the
and
pod, for those who don't know, I actually have my own channel with Sage, one of the co-hosts on the pod. We did another reaction to Low getting banned on Twitter, and in that video, it'll be out today. I did critique Low's statements as well.
Why?
hold?
But I'm
Yeah,
just saying, you
I
went
can
after the little
appreciate that.
fish. You went after the little fish on the big platform, and then you attacked the big
Personal
fish a different way.
platform.
Hold on.
I'm trying to
Here's the
understand
bigger
the
issue.
magnitude of what's going over here, bro. B souls, how are y'all so moved by my video and what Lowe said didn't even move y'all not one bit? And if we being grammatically logically correct, what he said is 100 times worse than what I did.
You had you
I disagree.
that's what I
If
was
I
I
gonna
had
got a
said,
feeling
say.
hold on, hold on.
they wanna
Maybe if I
collab
had
with
said,
Low.
maybe if
Hold
I
on.
had said Kobe was turned over in his grave about something insinuating, you guys would have got my shit clapped. I would have had to start a new Twitter, dude. And you know it, be souls. And you
The
know it,
issue,
bro.
the biggest issue is though, and I think these souls, I think you can agree and attest to this. Ray posted a video of a man speaking positively about another man. What you just discussed was a man speaking negatively about an organization. Those two are not inherently the same.
And
So
that's the
the
point I was trying to get at.
right. So the biggest issue is for someone to, in context, out of context, no matter what it is. Let's look at the video for what it is. Kobe Bryant says positive words about somebody that a lot of these radio talking heads commentary.
Did he got out for anyone?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Well, I see what happened.
you good, YC?
Go ahead, B
Yo,
Sauce.
B so is it cause y'all looking for Low to give y'all a shout out or a collab or something like
No,
that?
no, no. I've had my own platform.
Mm.
Are you gonna let me finish?
Let him talk. Let him talk.
All right. I've had my own platform for 4+ years now. I've been doing content creation for 3+ years before Low. Me and Low actually met each other through me having a platform and him having his own platform. Um, I met Low from him joining my Discord. So no, I don't need Low for a platform. I have my own platform. Let's keep it a buck. Is its own platform. Low is a friend of ours, but no, we're not clout chasing. We don't really need Low to clout chase. So I don't get that point.
All right,
So tell
listen.
Demo, hey, B Sauce, before we go, tell Demo come back. He over there creative space. Mention me like I won't let him speak. Tell him to come back, man. He gonna get a mic.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, the two other co-hosts I have, they're probably busy
I'm
to
talking about
promote me.
your Dumbo, because Dumbo was the one who's who really was popping the shit, but the other guys was feeding off his energy. You feel me? And I just feel like DOMO was being shiced. And where I come from, when you being shiced, you get slapped up. You feel me? And I'm not making a threat. I'm just saying it's just weird for y'all to be shiced on the internet, and y'all don't move like that in real life.
But I just want to make it clear, the criticism towards you isn't just exclusive to you. When Stephen A, I think last week, he made like a Kobe tribute video and used his platform to look down on Ben Simmons and Kyrie.
That wasn't a negative example. Ravion's example was a positive example of
Exactly.
using something.
No. His tribute to Kobe was speaking positive on Kobe. He was talking about Kobe wasn't a guy that would quit on his team. That's a positive example.
What you're doing right now is literally choosing to not hear the point that I'm making.
They
so that
choose
you can make yours.
manipulative people, man. Manipulative.
The point.
You try to sidestep that shit.
The point that I'm trying to make is the fact is not who is being used to pick up or put down. Is the fact that the end result was either being put down or being put up. Those two different directions distinguish whether or not you can say it's some weird shit or not, and that's real shit. Because
and B Souls to go on to say another thing, B Souls, for you to come up here and say you have a somewhat integrity of that video, you let your man speak on me, and he ain't even researched me himself. He said it.
You're right. I didn't.
He said, "Man, be quiet, man. Be quiet before I mute you, boy." Because I
mute myself. It's okay, sir. Mr. Top 5.
You feel me? So look, B Souls, the man. It just goes against the rules you said. The man didn't even look me up himself. He said what people were sending me, that's what he's posting. And it's just really dumb as hell. It goes against everything I'm saying. Make him look a very self-contradictory person to make it seem like he knows what the fuck he's talking about on these platforms, and you don't check him. Why would you let a man like DOMO embarrass your platform like that, bro? B Souls? He don't know what the fuck he be talking about. He don't research nothing he talks about. He just comes on there and rants, not knowing that it's people like me and Swish, YC. We gonna check y'all for it. Now your platform has been put in disarray because of this man. So I ask you to challenge yourself, or do you have the right men around you, bruh? Do you have the right men around you, B Soul? Because this man did not know me for a can of paint, but he said what he said, Mr. Top 5, Mr. Top 5. He didn't even know me. He didn't even research me. But you allowed an ignorant man being shiesty to come team up with you and level up off you. B Souls, you got to do better, man. You got to pick a better team, man. This is embarrassing on your behalf. I'm not even mad at an ignorant guy like DOMO. You feel me? If you look at him, you know why he act the way he act. But B Souls, you seem to have some sense in knowing you going somewhere. So I'm just really disappointed that you would bring a guy like this along, and he just shiesty, man. The man is shiesty. The man is shiesty. He got Napoleon complex. If you know what that is, B Souls, look it up. He mad that I'm 6'5", 260. So every time we talk, he gonna get extremely loud because I'm 6'5", 260. Look up Napoleon complex. Some men have that. Some men have that, and DOMO is one of them. Since he want to self-diagnose shit, he know nothing he talking about. I'm gonna self-diagnose his ass. He like, come on, man.
Isn't DOMO like 6'5" himself?
I'm 6'5", 350. Just so you know.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
You know what? You're right, because I didn't like O-line. I like to play D-line myself.
Okay, then. Well, let's move on.
But listen. Did you not call the Mr. Top 5 thing when you were snapping on Shub or whoever you snapped on? Did you not refer to yourself as a top 5 player in the country? Did you not say that?
With a planned platform, I was a top 5 DN in the country. With my planned platform, I can say that because I was that. What's wrong with me saying that?
No one said anything was wrong with you saying that. But if you said you're top 5, what is the problem with me calling you Mr. Top 5? You are self-proclaimed yourself.
It's not the way you saying it. It's not the way. It's not that you saying it. It's how you saying it. Listen, and you know it, bro. Cut it out.
Okay. If you have a problem with me calling you Mr. Top 5, whatever, I'll call you.
And let's be real. I watched most of the interview. When it was said he top 5, your man said in what country? Slovenia, you said some other country. Let's be real, man. Unlike you, I do my research. I watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing to see if you was being sincere or was you being malicious. And the verdict, you was malicious. Come on, man. Don't come up here and try to humanize this bullshit. You was being malicious. You said top 5 of what? Your man said top 5 of what? You said so many different countries, motherfucker. I didn't even know that country existed. How many countries y'all said? Quit playing with me, man.
I was calling you Mr. Top 5 the moment you said that. That had nothing to do with the me
But
on
your
pod
man,
was
Being
not the first
stingy
time
Hold
I'm
on,
and
calling
hold
you
on,
Mr.
hold on,
Top
hold on,
5.
suspicious.
hold
But
on.
regardless, this isn't about the top 5 thing.
Let
Hold on,
Dom
hold on.
speak.
I just want
Let
this to
Dom
be
speak.
known. Oh, wait. Everybody else, please just give me and Ray Bond a chance to have this conversation.
Hey,
Because
Damo, can I ask you one
when you were
question
in
before the
YC,
conversation?
wait, hold on. YC, when you were in my space that I just had, did I not give you the utmost respect of the conversation? Like we had a
Yeah,
respectful convo.
that's why I
Hey,
said let
Damo,
him
is
talk.
it the
Let him
is it
talk.
the Kobe thing, or do y'all don't like Ravon though?
I can tell you.
I mean, is it
Personally,
Russell Westbrook or
when
Ravon?
I first met Ray Vaughn, I found it odd how hard he stood for Russ. I found that odd. When me and Ray Vaughn formally had a conversation, he brought me on stage saying, I know we don't see eye to eye, we don't agree on nothing, but I'll never withhold a platform. So he been knew we didn't see eye to eye. I think some of the shit he does is definitely weird. I don't agree with a lot of it or how he moves about shit, but it is what it is. But my issue was strictly if you're going to post something on Kobe Day, don't post something on Kobe Day to big up your agenda on Russ. He's known as a guy that
Or big
strictly
up
defends
somebody
Russ.
big.
Yo,
Okay,
Nah.
wait.
yo,
I
Ray,
just
can I
want the
get the
Hold
mic
respect to
real
on, no,
quick,
finish.
let him
bro?
I
talk.
just
Okay,
want
No,
the
I'm
no,
respect
no.
sorry.
to
Let
finish.
Dom talk. Let Dom talk.
I
Let
just want
Dom
the
talk.
respect to finish. Like I wasn't being disrespectful in my space to anybody in there from this side. I just would hope niggas gave me the same respect. That's
It's
it.
not disrespect though, but I just got
I'm
one question. Why
With all
who
due
that man
respect, you
like as
wrong.
a fan of a sport? Why does that bother you that much though?
again, it is weird to me if you're known as a Russell Westbrook stan. That's what the basketball community would see Ray Vaughn as.
Yeah, but would it
A
be weird if he was a LeBron stan?
Okay, if he was a LeBron stan and used Kobe Day to up LeBron, yes, that's weird. If and he said, "Oh,
Okay.
if I posted about Curry, would you say it's weird?" Yes. YC asked me the exact same question, and I
Okay,
said it. Yes.
Dom, I got a question for you.
If you use Kobe on Kobe Day to up any agenda
Mhm.
that doesn't revolve just
Okay,
R.I.P. Kobe, live in power, you're
Damo,
weird.
I
Yo,
got
I
a
just want to
question for
say
you.
one thing, yo. I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead, and then I got a question to follow that for Damo.
My thing is this. Y'all focus on the wrong thing, man. Ray Vaughn was just responding to that bullshit with that Kobe tweet when they said that. I mean, a quote in the spaces when they said Kobe turning in his grave because of Westbrook's play. So that's why he made that video. Y'all pointing the finger at the wrong person.
But he posted that before that.
no, Rock,
Thank you. That wasn't
no,
the
Nah, he didn't post that for that reason.
Rogue, what, Rogue, Rock, Rock, no.
Nah, he Ray literally explained why he
I
posted
even
that shit. It
explained it
was
in my space. Ray was not
I
defending
explained it to
his.
Dumbo.
Yeah,
It's crazy
I
because
heard him explain it.
Dumbo was in the space when I explained that video.
Yeah, I didn't think he.
He still went on camera to act like it was posted a different way.
No,
And
I
that's
did
why,
not.
Yes, you
yes,
went
you
on a
was.
podcast, bro. You went
Yes, you
outside of
was,
Twitter
bro.
to speak
I
on it.
literally had said I posted the video because I remember Kobe in a different way of outside his athletic ability. He was a great leader. He showed camaraderie to other men. He was a great big brother. He stood up for people. I can remember him in that light. And how do you share a memory of someone doing that? By posting a clip of him doing that. And that's what I did. How is that bad? It's not bad.
Because you did it to push your Russell Westbrook
No, I
agenda.
No,
did
That's
yeah,
the
he
not,
wasn't
man.
point.
pushing.
Russell
Bro, the
Westbrook is not
fact
even
that
my
you
favorite player. LeBron James, my favorite player. How am
But
I a Russell
But
Westbrook stan?
I still got a quick question though.
if you would have posted the same thing, but about LeBron and used the clip about Kobe talking about LeBron, I still would have found it weird. You're
No,
using
you wouldn't
Kobe
have. You
Day.
just saying that
I'm
because it
telling you.
sounds good
Okay, so
right
you don't
now.
believe me. Okay, cool. So you don't believe me. That's whatever.
You
My
wouldn't
I'm
have.
brother,
You
okay.
wouldn't have.
Whatever.
so
Okay,
I
it's
You
got a
wouldn't
cool.
have
question.
because
We don't.
you know how I know you wouldn't have, Dumbo? When you heard Lowe said Kobe is turned over in his grave because Russell is playing bad, you didn't do anything. That's all I know. You didn't say anything. There's no tweets or correlation of you being routed up and pissed off that was said. So for you to sit here and act like you're routed up because I posted Kobe about talking about Russ on Kobe Day, it just negates the fact that you're fucking lying.
And I still
How
got
the
a
fuck
question
are
for
you
Damo.
not moved by you hearing the words of Lowe actually say Kobe is turned over in his grave because Russ is playing bad, but you're mad about a video, bro? Make it make sense, Dumbo. Attack that question for me right now when I unmute this mic. Attack that question only, bro.
I got you. Lowe did not make that point in reference to just Russ playing bad. He made that that statement in terms of the entire
Hey,
Lakers
who got the
playing back.
clip,
Wait,
bro?
bro,
Send the
That
hold
clip.
on.
doesn't mean anything, bro.
Send the clip, B Sauce, please.
Can I please
Can y'all
finish?
let my man talk? Let my man talk. Hey Ray, give me co-host again, bro, because it's too much going on, bro.
Hey,
Bring
I'm
your
not
Ray.
trying
ass.
to.
Hey,
I'm trying to
Ray.
dispute his point. That's it.
Hey, Domo.
Low
Oh,
Low was referencing the entire Lakers playing bad, not just Russ. And on top of that, even if in the land of make believe, if he was saying just Russ playing bad will make Kobe turn over in his grave, that is still a figure of speech and a known saying. That is something that's been around for literally
y'all don't hear the
centuries.
double
I want to
standard, bro.
say.
Y'all don't hear the double standard.
How is it a double standard? What you did is not a figure of speech.
Oh
What
my God.
he did is a figure of speech, literally.
But
That's
So
hypocritical,
so
bro.
him
hold
That's
posting.
still
on.
hypocritical.
Hold on. Too
I
many people trying to talk
ask
at one time. Go ahead, bro.
Let
Go
me
ahead,
get
bro.
my question off real quick, Domo. At what point does it make so where do you distinguish where do you distinguish putting up someone is the same as pushing an agenda? Like, I mean, if he posted the video to show love, and show support for Russ being slandered, that's support. That's using Kobe in a sense, and not using Kobe. It's just referring to a video where he himself showed support to Russell. At what point does that push an agenda? It's just an opinion.
Because okay, so you can push an agenda with using your opinion for one, and two, when he's known for being one of the Russ Avengers, being someone that would defend Russ, honestly, no matter what, from the conversations I had with him, I've had conversations with him when we're talking about Russ deficiencies, and he ignored all that and gave me
Right.
BS stats and all that to defend Russ. So I'm going based off conceived notions that I already have, know, and heard from him. I'm not going based off what I heard somebody tweet. I'm not going based off of
So
2
then
minutes of
you're
a clip.
drawing
I'm
so
going off of,
respectfully, you're
wait,
drawing a
hold on. I'm
conclusion, right?
going based off the conversations I've had with Ray Vaughn, the things I've heard him say about Russell Westbrook.
So I have the clip. We're gonna listen to the clip together. It's a minute. Everybody, we're gonna listen to the clip together. I have the clip. We will listen to it together, you guys, right now. Hold on.
It's funny to me. With the Neanderthal arguments, I listen to it. It's a bit funny to me. I find it humorous. Niggas get on the mic and start lying to you all. This can happen, that can happen. Guys, just close your eyes long enough and you'll start to believe. They saying that shit while reality is happening right in front of your eyes. Got fucking Laker Twitter handlers and verified accounts from Laker Nation talking about a win is a win. A win is a win. Kobe rolling over in his fucking grave with that type of bullshit. A win is a win. But I'm the hater. I'm not the Laker fan. Because I want more for my team. I dare criticize them. Nigga, you must have grew up watching Robert Sacre and them. Because when I was watching Kobe, everything that anybody critical would say, it would be allowed.
That's
it's
fucking
standard
checkmate,
of excellence that I'm starting to see slip because some bozo fan base is getting sensitive. I don't care about them.
That's fucking Hey, Dom, you just heard your man say what he said about Kobe, bro, and what Kobe would allow.
Yeah.
And that the fan base is sensitive, bro. I feel like you could re-loop that, put the ether beat on
he
it,
could have.
and y'all just everybody that's upset about this tweet, your man Low just killed y'all without even meaning to kill y'all.
You feel me? And that's why I'm mad, YC. That's why I'm mad, because he
Low and Savior just killed y'all. He just killed y'all.
Exactly, man. I'm glad B-Soul sent that. They didn't put that video on their platform at all because they was highlighting tweets. That did not make the cut.
No. Can I please, like, I just gotta.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Did y'all not hear him talking about the one that wasn't on Kobe Day? That was.
It doesn't matter. He still used Kobe.
The Kobe Day thing is bullshit.
Hold on.
Ray Vaughn, okay.
Let him finish.
Y'all not understanding. Y'all are asking what was my issues. I'm telling you, my issue is that you used Kobe on Kobe Day to push an agenda. So being on Kobe Day is literally 50% of the reason why I'm calling it weird. So Low saying what he said about Kobe, it had nothing to do with just Westbrook, like I said. It was the entire team's play B, it wasn't on Kobe Day. C, it was a figure of speech we've all heard people use our entire lives. So where's the
Damo.
checkmate?
Okay,
Damo,
This is
if
where.
you
Hold on, hold on. He
Damo,
asked
if
where he
okay,
was.
Dumbo, hold
I
on.
don't
Let me
even
ask this
know,
question,
bitch.
Swift.
Hold on,
If
hold
I
on.
had
Okay.
said Kobe was turning in his grave to insinuate anything, wouldn't you have used that and flipped it a different way, just like you flipped my video on your platform? Tell the truth and shame that
You want me to
motherfucking devil.
you want me to tell you the 100% truth?
Yes.
If you would have said, yo, Kobe would be turning in his grave with the disrespect y'all giving to Westbrook. If
No,
you would have,
I'm saying
if
no.
you,
That's not how I want you to answer the question. I said if I would have insinuated him turning his grave in any matter of form, and you heard it come from RAVEON, the person, wouldn't you have flipped that any way you wanted to flip it? Tell the truth, please.
Ray, if you would have
Please, Dumbo,
said,
answer the question, bro.
Hold on,
I'm
hold on, Ray.
answering the
Hold
question,
on, let him
Rayvon.
answer. Let him answer. Go ahead,
Rayvon,
Dom.
if you would have said verbatim, Kobe would be turning in his grave because X, Y, and Z, and it wasn't on, even if it was on Kobe Day, fuck it. No, because saying that is a figure of speech, but saying anything else is literally weird. Like, what's, am I
Hold
speaking
on, hold
Mandarin?
on,
Only that,
hold on,
only
hold on,
that
hold on,
word is
hold on,
okay, right?
hold on,
Only
hold on,
if
hold
it's a
on, hold
figure
Because
of
on,
that's
speech.
a
hold on.
figure.
Hold on, we're gonna do this respectfully, man. One mic at a time, because I have a question for Dom and B Souls. I have a question for y'all. And my question is related to this video that was literally just posted. In this man's rant, he discussed Kobe's aversion or lack thereof to criticism, to the criticism that is going on. He also mentioned that because of this sensitive, weird fan base, that's what brings out the negative remarks. So my question to both of you is, how do you take what Lo said and not do anything with that on your platform? I think B Souls mentioned that he did a recovery video or a statement video or response video. But why is the focal point on RAVEON's tweet about a man positively speaking about another man in a manner where the last bit of the video that I posted was also Kobe positively speaking about that man? What is the issue when it don't matter if it's a figure of speech or not? That's literally what happened. That's literally what the video is saying.
Hey, can I speak?
Okay, so throw away the figure of speech. Throw away the figure of speech piece. Cool. The difference is what Lowe did. One, we talked about that. I want to say. I think I want to say we talked about it. We might not have pulled the clip up, whatever. But what Lowe did is completely different because of the simple fact Lowe brought up how Laker fans are ignoring criticism. Laker fans are preventing, denying criticism. And when Kobe played for the Lakers, he's talking about the Lakers as a whole, he would not avoid criticism. He was not rocking like that. What Ray Vaughn did was used Kobe on Kobe Day to defer criticism of Russ's play. That is the difference. He used he used Kobe up in Russ 8 to 10 years ago to say, yeah, he wouldn't stand for this disrespect on Russ, when all people are doing, at least people in the slander spaces or in low spaces, is criticizing his game, which
See,
Kobe.
now hold on, Dom.
Hold on,
Hold
let
on,
me
Dom.
say something because
Hold on. Wait.
hold on, YC. You just got to talk, lawyer. Go ahead.
The issue is, Dom, what you just said kind of contradicts it.
It does.
Because you're literally saying that there's no slander spaces, or the slander spaces for Russ are criticizing Russ' game. No. Ravion said Kobe wouldn't take this disrespect. We've literally been in spaces together, whether we know it or not. On my burner account, I've been in a bunch of y'all different spaces. I've been in a bunch of these joints where niggas have been talking crazy about Russ. Off with Russ' head. He needs to go to China. He needs to chop his hands off because he can't shoot. Russ be crip walking to LA but can't do nothing on the court. Russ ain't even a real crip.
You hear me?
How you rolling 60s and can't put 60% on the like disrespect. That's
Those dudes are clowns.
B Souls, you hear this, right? B Souls.
Hold on. He said those
hold
dudes
on,
are clowns.
YC.
So we good, Dom. We good. You said those
hold
dudes are clowns. So we
on,
good.
mute. Hold on. B Souls, you see this, huh? Your man's just loud like Russ is not the most hated motherfucking player in the NBA, let alone probably sports. Talking about trying to synthesize his criticism. We barely did. Nigga, they been thrashing Russ for a long time. And it was time for us to take a stand. What Domo is really mad at, you guys, everybody in this artist, he mad that RAVEON was the one to take that stand and take them bullets for Russ. He mad. Why is this guy not going along with us and ripping Russ? Who told him to go against the grain? Who told him to go against the grain? That's why DOMO is bothered. He act like he never helped someone who got bullied before, nigga. If someone's get bullied, I gotta help. That's how I always been. You guys are ripping Russ and trying to treat a first ballot Hall of Famer like he's a motherfucking scrub. I'm not going for it. I'm standing up and standing against it. You want to, he was the first Laker since Kobe to score 30 points in a half. You guys don't talk about it as much. He scores 110. He goes 1 for 10 on the game. It gets talked about massively. But he scores 30 in the second half, and you guys undermine it and blow past it like it's just regular. I don't understand it. That's why I defend Russ. I want you to be loud when he's doing good, just like you loud when he's doing bad. You're quiet. You're quiet when he do good. Just like he averaged a triple-double. You undermine it, but Luka comes along and almost averages a triple-double. This guy is sensational. This is a generational talent. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Russ averaging a triple doesn't mean nothing because he doesn't win. What the fuck has Luka won? What has Luka won, bro? They both are great players.
You know why they sensational.
They both are great players. Why can't Russ be treated great? Just like y'all treat other players great when they doing bad. I don't give a fuck if he ain't won a championship.
Before y'all answer,
being Russell Westbrook and getting to the NBA is a championship. It's hard for him to get to that NBA, just like it's hard for me to get to the NFL. Getting there would be my Super Bowl. Winning the Super Bowl is just a bonus. Winning the NBA Finals for Russ is just a bonus. I am trying to help kids understand and look at Russ a different way than what y'all have conditioned many people to look at him. That's all. I want kids to be able to look at, well, this dude had this many hardships and overcame it. Switched his position from shooting guard to point guard and still became this. I want kids to look at it like this is all perspective based. You feel me? Not get on TV and watch the dweebs create narratives. Come on, man, that's wild. Russ did many things. He went through a lot of horrendous shit and became what he became. That's what you want to look at. That's what makes him a champion. That's what kids can relate to. That's what I can relate to. That's what YC, Switch, Homie, D Black, Rock, Mazak, you, B Souls. That's some shit you're supposed to be able to relate to. If Russ survived horrendous conditions and came over this and did that, damn, I can do that. The mindset he got right now is the reason why he survived all those conditions. You don't survive those conditions Russ been in with a weak mind. You will get ate up. You stay above water with a strong mind, staying motivated. That's why Russ raw when he scores a layup, because he needed that raw to even get there. Other players probably didn't need that raw to get there. So that's why they probably bothered. Why is he rawing so much? Shit, he had the raw to get up out the bed in the morning, to push himself there. He had the raw to get through all that sights and shit. Surviving the sights, he had the raw. So he gonna keep roaring when he winning. But I'm gonna let Homie speak. Let Homie speak, and then Dom, you can go.
Oh, thank God. All right, look, I ain't got no dog in this fight. What's going on here is everybody defensive. Hey, RAVEON, I'm gonna say this. I see what I don't agree with him, but I see what he's saying by saying you posted that on Kobe Day, right? To defend your point of view. Because I explained to YC early. It's as if somebody say like New York drill music is ass, and then a person come back and say Pop Smoke was this, and they know we not gonna want to disrespect the dead to a sense till we don't say no. Pop Smoke is ass. Everything he did was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, but him, Domo, what he doing? And Domo, I think you lied, because if he would have said Kobe rolling over in his grave, I think your dislike for how much he likes Russ would have caused you to do the same thing, because you already said it. You find it weird that he's a Russ. You said you find it weird that he's a Russ thing. So whatever he said about Russ, you just gonna pick at. My issue is, why does it matter? Why does it matter how much of he? If we all fans of, they're all sports. They're public figures. I'm a Kobe fan. I'm against LeBron fans. I don't hate a man because he like LeBron though. We can just argue our points. I'm gonna argue Kobe better than LeBron. He's gonna argue LeBron's better than Kobe. Why do y'all hate this man that much for his likeness of Russell Westbrook?
We don't
hate him.
I don't hate
truly
him.
don't care, bro.
Literally,
the way how y'all presented it, shows that y'all have something against him.
If I truly hated, bro, I'd be like losing sleep. I'd be mad right now. Does it sound like I'm mad?
He don't affect your life. That's not true. But when you got the chance on that platform to bring up that tweet, like it looked like it's bigger than what it is. Like y'all brought up a tweet and said, was it worse than another tweet? and y'all made it bigger than what it was.
Yeah, that's what I was.
That's
Right,
the
that was
issue.
my
And
point,
then
man. I said that they
even
sensationalized it.
I asked Domo at first, is it your problem with Ravion or Russ? And he said verbatim, I find it weird that he's a Russell Westbrook fan.
So your
That
problem is with
shows that.
RAVEON at that point.
Listen, no. I literally answered that question just so you know. Like, I'm not trying to have a bias. I'm not trying to play like I just 100% don't have anything against. Like, no, I definitely have things I don't like about the way he thinks, but I don't. It's not to the point to where I hate
Bro,
this
that's
nigga.
an
I'm
opinion,
willing
bro.
to,
It's
but
sport.
listen, that's fine. And I don't like a lot of people's opinion. You cannot like someone's opinion. I don't know.
Yeah,
who's
but
saying
my thing is it seems you don't like him though. That's
okay. If I
what I'm
didn't,
saying.
if I didn't like him, I would not be willing to have conversations.
Hey, brother.
Literally,
No, you're having a
Hey, brother,
conversation.
you said
You're
in your
only having a
face.
conversation because he called you out.
Yeah,
With
brother,
something
But
you
y'all
said in your space.
me and him didn't see eye to eye way before this. But I still was willing to come in and have
Nigga,
cordial
you despise
conversations.
me and you be in my fucking mentions every fucking day. What the fuck is you talking about,
Dog,
bro?
okay,
Domo
Thank
is
listen.
an
you.
emotional.
Thank you.
Hold on, hold on,
No,
hold on,
no,
hold
YC.
on, hold
Let
on,
Hawk speak, man. Hawk wanted to
hold
speak.
on. I just
Let
want
him speak.
everybody to speak one at a time. That's it. If
Dumbo,
it's
let
Hawk
Hawk
turn to
speak.
speak, if
It's
it's
Hawk
Hawk
turn.
turn to speak, it's Hawk turn to speak.
Hold
One
on.
at a time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need, if you got something that you want to say about me or Dumbo, request to come up because you need to know the truth about these people y'all building up. Hawk, speak your mind. Let's let the world know how shiesty this boy been, man.
All right, so first and foremost, my name is Hawks Fan Bolu. I'm a host of a space called Toxic Fan TV. Domo is a fat, ugly fuck. They just be emotional as shit and look for every opportunity he can to get into some bullshit. And Domo, he just angry at the world. So don't take it personally. I realize that's just who Domo is as a human being. He got his girl pregnant so she wouldn't leave, and he's still afraid she's gonna leave
Hey,
him.
yo.
That's really
Is this
what's
not
going on.
disrespectful?
That's
What are you
really
saying right
what's
now? Is
going
this
on
not
with
Nah,
Domo.
disrespectful?
chill.
Damn, now
We
he
got
really
it.
got
We
a
got it.
problem with,
Chill.
damn, Dumbo. You
Hold
asking boss
on.
about who wants you.
Damn, yo,
Damn,
We got it.
hold
Chill. We
Dumbo,
got it.
on.
Chill.
Yeah,
I was not thinking he was gonna say that, Dumbo.
I did not even think that
I'm
was
thinking
Yeah.
he gonna keep this shit and saying
yo,
you a bad
nah.
basketball critiquer, but it
Can
seemed
we
like you
keep
rubbed
this?
him the wrong
Hey,
way.
hold on.
Let's stay on
Can we
subject,
keep
y'all.
this basketball because
Yeah,
B
let's stay
Souls
on
is
subject.
correct. And as much as we're having this dialogue, I need y'all to understand we're keeping it at a specific place. If the personals are thrown, if y'all want to turn this barbershop talk, me, Ray, and Swish can shut up and let y'all do the barbershop thing. But it's gonna be said we being homophobic and misogynistic and all, so we ain't trying to do all
Yeah.
that. Because barbershop talk be a whole different
I
thing.
want B
So let's
Souls to
just
walk
keep it
away from here and be
respectful.
like, this dude they actually hold a conversation. You feel me?
That's it. That's
Hulk,
it.
I'm gonna have to take your mic, man. That was out of line. You feel me? I want Dumbo to know we got integrity up here. We ain't gonna let nobody disrespect him like he let his boys disrespect me. But Hulk, I'm gonna take your mic. You hear me? I gotta be better than what my opposition was. You feel me? So I'm gonna take your mic. Thank you
It's
for your
all
words.
respect. It's all respect. It's all respect. B Souls, Damo, we're gonna give y'all the floor again to let y'all speak. So yeah, go ahead, do y'all thing, man.
For one, I could have told y'all that Bolu wasn't gonna be on nothing for real because he genuinely don't like me, like I genuinely don't like him. Because every chance he gets to speak on me, he brings up my fiance and my daughter. Every time he gets a chance, because I said Trae Young was bald. Now, yes, he was 100% correct. I literally built the platform. I be authentic with the fact that I am literally a toxic motherfucker. When I talk about Westbrook, I call him a loser because he hasn't won. That could be seen as toxic and wrong. I don't care. When we brought up Trae Young, we were just trolling. I said he was bald. Therefore, a lot of Hawks fans got mad, and it's out.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Dumbo. You guys heard him himself. He said he doesn't like Westbrook. He's a toxic fan. So I say that to say this. Was me posting that video of Russ really, is that what really agitated you? Because it was of Russ and it wasn't of, it had anything to do with
Ray,
Kobe Day. I need you
what
to
it?
answer that truthfully. Was it because it was insinuating or protecting Russ or showing anything that had Russ in the video? Was that the reason why you were so triggered by it? Dumbo, if you don't do anything else, just tell the truth right here. Just say yes, man. It was Russ that bothered you, bro.
Let that man speak his truth, man. Let him
All
speak
right, bro.
his
You want to
truth.
be 100% honest, bro? I'll be 100% honest with y'all. It had 100% to do with the fact you used Kobe on Kobe Day to up your agenda on Russ. That's what I had a problem with.
Oh man, Double Day, he just won't tell the truth, bro.
I mean, listen. At the
That
end of the day,
boy
I
doubled
don't know. Do
down
you
on
want me
the
to take a
lie.
light? Listen, hold on. If you want to look, you want to talk about looking up credentials and do your due diligence. Do your due diligence on me. In 2016, when KD left, I posted a video on my YouTube channel stating Russell, because I was the biggest Russ fan. Bezos can attribute to that.
I'm surprised I'm surprised he dislikes Russ this much, like for real.
Because I was the biggest Russ fan. I had Russ over Curry. I told people in 2016 Russ was going to average a triple-double. Russ was going to be an MVP. I called all of that. I was the biggest Russ fan. But over time, Russ either collapsing in the playoffs or just not living up to the expectations we held turned me against him. I can't keep following mediocrity like that. I can't. So that was my beef. But I clipped, like, it's not a I've always hated Russ thing. No, I was the biggest Russ fan. So I can understand how people can like Russ. I used to love Russ.
So
he was above Curry.
What you essentially saying, Domo, is that you high and dry people. When they doing bad, you leave them. You can't stick
exactly,
them.
bro. That's
not
some
at all.
fake
Not
shit.
at all.
That's exactly what you're saying, bro.
Not at all.
That's exactly what you're saying. Because B Souls just said you was a big Russ fan, and then Russ don't play right. You high and dry.
He said,
Is you gonna do your family like
mediocrity. He used the word mediocrity, so he feels a certain way about Russ.
Exactly. What I'm saying is part of someone being part of fucking with someone. You fuck with them when they doing good and doing bad. You don't pick and choose. You feel me? Russ started playing good and win a championship. He back on Russ' side. That's fake love, ain't it? Homie, ain't that fake love? Homie.
If I ever saw it.
That's fake love, right?
They let you when you hot.
So to what point can you actually like a player and like still fairly critique him?
Exactly.
He ain't fairly critiquing, bro.
Hold on. Everybody trying to talk at once. Souls, Dom, I really think, I 100% believe that there needs to be a part of your platform, right? And just hear me out. Y'all can tell me shut the fuck up, no, whatever. But I'm being dead serious. I think there needs to be a part of the platform where you either bring a RAVEON or a Swish on there, and not only do y'all discuss this whole Russ situation, or record this and put it out for your people to hear, because what's ending up happening is, based on what I've heard, based on the things that you guys have said, and based on what I've seen on your platform, it seems to be that y'all have quite the popular platform based on what you guys have said and done and everything like that. But when you paint RAVEON in this negative light, and as we're having this conversation, these details that y'all are bringing forward were never brought up in your platform. You never said while you were discussing RAVEON, oh yeah, at one point in time, I really, really love Russ, but due to the mediocrity, or that I believe Russ is mediocrity, I'm not. Even B Soul's like, yeah, I would never think that he would have turned against Russ. He was once Russ was his favorite, blah 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 blah. I think when you do that, you have to understand what happens with your platform, because you may have 100 followers, 200 followers, 300 followers. Those 300 followers might say, we don't fuck with RAVEON because Dom don't fuck with RAVEON. When you should be relaying the message of, I don't have an issue with RAVEON. RAVEON is a super Russ head. I don't appreciate the super Russ heads, but shout out to RAVEON for blah, 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 blah. I heard the Mr. Top 5. It sounded a little insinuating because you were saying all these countries and everything like that, when if you're the podcaster that you are, and your claim to fame is podcasting, I think that the research would have been done. You could have just Googled his name and you would have saw the stats and the school and everything like that. This is no disrespect to you, Dom or B Souls, because we just talking. I do a podcast too. I do Dangerous Tweets podcast. Before I speak on anybody, I do the research, and even on my podcast, I don't speak negatively about anybody. I can say I don't agree with this person without ever disrespecting them or insinuating something, because I guarantee if we were all in a bar together, if everybody that's a speaker was in a bar together, I'm like, I'm about to go buy rounds, and I stepped away, or Ray said he buying rounds, he stepped away, or you said you buying rounds, you stepped away, I promise you this conversation would be nothing but positivity. And because of that, I would like to think of you guys and your platform. I want to watch y'all platform in the future to see what y'all have to say. But I also want y'all to be in a place where y'all can understand this constructive criticism. I get where y'all are coming from about, we think it's distasteful about Kobe Day, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Y'all could think that. But there's a myriad of people that appreciated what RAVEON did. I mentioned the other side of the track in your other space. When you from the hood, when you had to get it out the mud, when you had to eat cereal with a fork so your brother could have milk, Russell Westbrook is literally a walking inspiration. No, the nigga can't shoot. But in an era where everybody is coveting a three-point shooter, Russ somehow managed to get 2 scoring titles, some assist leaders, some triple doubles, and surpassed Oscar Robertson in one of the greatest feats known to man without a jump shot. Think about how that looks to the kid that they say you not gonna make it, or you can't do it, or you never gonna do this, you never gonna do that. We seen Russ in UCLA. He couldn't shoot then. He can't shoot now. But he's being a warrior. He's persevering. He's pushing forward. Every time he gets traded to a team, everybody wants to say he got traded to a team because the other team didn't want him. When in all actuality, it's another team coveting for him. The Rockets sought out Russ. The Wizards sought out Russ. The Wizards said we would rather have Russ than John Wall. The Lakers sought out Russ. Russ was with the Wizards and they had a 0.6% chance of winning. This time last year, they had a 0.6% chance of going to the playoffs. Russ is doing a bunch of unimaginable, unthinkable things, putting up crazy numbers in April last year. And when I saw that video and knowing all that I know about Russ, I didn't take that as, oh, RAVEON throwing shots. Oh, RAVEON doing this. Oh, RAVEON doing that. No, RAVEON big up Russ. Whether he's a super Russ fan or a casual fan, anybody talking good on a player that's come through those abnormal, adverse circumstances, y'all gotta love that, man. That's something that I really hope that y'all take these words and don't think I'm trying to be a dick or nothing. I hope y'all really understand that moving forward. We're not super fans. RAVEON's not a super fan. RAVEON is a football player that loves basketball. I'm a basketball coach that loves basketball. So to see Russ clunk up shots every night and be like, damn, I wouldn't have took that shot, but he still ends the game with 27, 13, and 13. Come on, y'all. What we really doing
Hey,
here?
YC,
Hey, I can say this. I can say this.
he had something about
I can
critiquing a
say this.
player, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
If a
I'm gonna let
nigga
Homie speak first, and I'm
throwing
gonna.
up 50 shots a night and only scoring that, that's bad. Like you a basketball coach, you know that. Like that's bad. That's
Hey,
horrible.
but
But
bro,
saying
I
like
think you missed what I'm
I
saying
ain't
though.
taking no shots at Russ. Like, dude, he a good player, but like this year he shit. He ain't doing shit. He got to do
Bro,
something
the
about it. He
whole
a pro
Laker
hey, D
athlete.
team is
Black,
He got to
but
ass.
do
at
something
what
about
point do
that.
we
Like
say it's excessive though? It's excessive. Like the media, they do this to Russ every day, bro. The Lakers win, and all you'll hear Russ shot 1 for 10.
Yeah.
The
nobody talks
Lakers
about the
won.
fact that we won a game down
Yeah, they
21.
won't.
The
Like
Lakers
it's
ain't did that
excessive
shit
at
in
this
It's
point.
only
decades.
Yeah,
excessive
like
because
at a
he's still
certain point,
doing
the shit
better.
gotta stop because he's still a pro
Like
athlete at the
honestly,
end of the day. So he gotta make an adjustment somewhere.
he's
Like
still going.
he
He's
can't
still
keep
going to
on
get the
going like that.
The
criticism.
same can be said about the
So hold on,
entire
hold on.
team, brother.
So my question
But
to
you can
y'all is
say that
this,
about
and I'm
other
gonna ask.
players as well.
Hold on. My question is this: I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna give every one of y'all a chance to answer. Why is it that for years, when Russ does something good, you can hear a pin drop in the community, but as soon as Russ does something that y'all feel is bad, we hear about it all day, every day for weeks. I'm gonna let B Souls and Domo speak first, then Sauce, Misunderstood, Rock, Ultra, and then Hami can speak. I want them to speak first. I swear to God, if 4 people come off unmuted, I'm gonna have to mute y'all again and start this over.
I feel like I can tell you what it is, unless you want to go souls because your hand was up. But I could.
I was just about to say, I feel like to a certain degree, I guess you guys, I feel like just aren't acknowledging the praise because even last year, when Russ was going off crazy, in the latter half of the season, on the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, the same platform we're talking about right now, we gave him a lot of praise, a lot of praise. Like he was putting up crazy numbers. His MVP year, when there was so much discussion between Russ and Harden, even right now there's still discussion about it. I was one of the few people not few people, but I was one of the people that was big up in Russell Westbrook. Like, I understand that it isn't normal for a person who's a 6 seed to win MVP, but the shit he was doing, I'm like, all right, he can be the exception. Like, I'm fine with that. Um, when Russ was going crazy in Houston, um, shooting I don't know above 50%, averaging 29, 8 and 8, that shit was amazing, and I gave him his proper praise. I still think that's the best version of Russ I've seen personally. So coming from me, I've given him his praise. I've given him his praise. But at the same time, I feel like it's fair as well to give him criticism when criticism is due. When you're shooting 1 for 10 from the field, I mean, I think it's fair to give you criticism. The last 3 games, even if we don't just want to focus on that one game, the last 3 games, he's averaging 28% from the field. I think it's fair to criticize his efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand when you see 8 to 10 assists, like, My question to that would be, what's 8 to 10 assists if you're turning the ball over 4 to 5 times a game? I'd rather take a guy that's giving you 7 to
That
8
means,
assists, but
hold
only
on,
turning the
so
ball
it's
over
because a
two
shot
times.
blocker gets dunked on. That's all. It comes with handling the ball. You're gonna turn the ball over sometimes.
But he's
But
not
I'm
turning over
saying
sometimes. He's
there's
turning over a lot.
context. There's a little bit more context to just, yo, he averaged a triple double, or he put up a triple double tonight. Like if
Can
you
I?
put up 15, 10, and 10, but the 15 points was 4 of 18 from the field, and the 10 assists came with 8 turnovers, it's not the
That
same
shit don't
as
matter no
someone
more.
else doing it.
Hold on. So listen, Souls Dom, listen. I would love for me and one of my guys to get on y'all podcast and talk from a coaching perspective. I know OG down here listening somewhere. I would love for me and OG to get on y'all podcast, and here's why. I love what you just said about what good is he dropping 15, 10, and 10 if it comes at the expense of whatever, right? You guys are very good at this basketball thing. I'm very good at breaking down basketball. So I'm going to break it down real quick as to why Russ is doing what he's doing. When Russ played for OKC, and all the OKC fans here know it, Scott Brooks had them run the 4-out 1-in, and sometimes he had them run the 5-out depending on who they played. If they had zero presence in the paint, it was clearly a 4-out 1-in. If the dude in the paint was a successful shot blocker, they was running 5-out. And they wanted to space that floor so that Russ could dribble drive effectively and kick it out to a Kevin Durant or a James Harden or a Jeff Green or whoever it was. When Russell Westbrook came over to the Houston Rockets, they immediately went from the 4-out 1-in directly to the 5-out so that Russell Westbrook and James Harden could do what they do effectively, which is be superb at the dribble drive and kick it out, or attack the basket, get the foul, whatever it is. What's the difference between that and the Wizards? The Wizards exclusively went to 4-out and 1-in, but before Thomas Bryant went down, they allowed Thomas Bryant the opportunity. I'm sorry, I'm saying the wrong name. They allowed the big to come out so that Russ could do the pick and roll the same way he did with Steven Adams, but also Russ could get his dribble drive on and kick it out to Bill or Ish Smith or Franz Wagner or Debas Bertans or whoever it is. The issue that you guys are seeing is now that he's with the Lakers are not running a 4-out 1-in. The Lakers are not running a 5-out. The Lakers are literally running a 3-out 2-in. We were on Space the other night watching the Lakers play the New York Knicks. I swear to God, everybody in here that's understanding my voice heard me say this. I said, count how many Lakers players are in the paint when Russ has the ball. There were always 2 Lakers players in the paint. I said, count how many Lakers players are in front of the three-point line. Count how many Lakers players are behind the three-point line when Russ has the ball. There were literally 3 Lakers players. It was like they was running a 2-out 3-in at times. It got so bad that LeBron went to go drive in, had to step around Anthony Davis, and had to step around Malik Monk. That goes to show you that Russell Westbrook is now playing a 3-out 2-in. Why would you have somebody that is successful with the dribble drive as Russell Westbrook running a 3-out 2-in when he needs to get in the paint? So now you're saying, okay, we want Russ to slash. He can't slash when 2 people are in the paint. Okay, we want Russell Westbrook to pass the ball. The 2 guys that are on the corner that he's passing the ball to are getting clamped down the whole time from New York. Okay,
Can't shoot.
that revolves to Russ shooting the midi or shooting wherever he can shoot. And if you've noticed, they're putting 6'7", 6'10" wingspan guys on Russ now. They're putting long wing defenders on Russ because every coach is out coaching Vogel, and they understand if Russ can't get to the basket and he can't pass it to the corner, he has to shoot. Get your long wing guy out there to force him to take those shots and miss them. Have y'all discussed that on the podcast? I'm not being a dick. I'm seriously asking. I'm seriously asking.
We've discussed the fit of the whole Lakers on the pod before. Again, when we criticize Russ, it's a part of the whole criticism of the Lakers organization as well, because he's a part of it. So the
Hey,
fit
hey,
the
hey.
fit has been questionable from day one, from all of us. We've questioned it from day one, from all angles.
Name me a shooter on the Lakers right now.
Malik Monk.
Malik Monk.
Okay, one shooter that's just came to fruition. What's going on with the Lakers? So he has
And he was a
non-shooters.
known slasher.
He has no shooters the entire season, and we keep criticizing, but he's taking
Carmelo.
all these shots. He's taking all these shots because nobody else is taking them shots. Like
Carmelo.
What would you consider at league average on? What would you consider a good percent on a reasonable volume from 3? Because looking at the Lakers, they might not shoot at elite levels, but a lot of these guys are shooting above what people would consider league average on silent volume. So they're not
A
as
good
bad as shooters people say.
a good average at least 50% at least.
From
From
three.
three?
From three,
Nah, that's
bro.
nah.
No,
You shoot.
Yeah.
You
a
shoot.
good
If you
average at least
shooting
probably
for,
like 40%,
I
or
say
even
40
Russell
or
90%.
like
Westbrook
yeah.
shooting
I
50
say
Man,
is
I'd
good
say
as hell.
37% and up is a good
You
I'm
shooter.
about
talking
to
about
say
you
if you're
talking about
taking,
from a team perspective, right? You talking about from a team
well, just an
perspective, right?
individual player, if you're taking it, say if you're taking 4 threes a game, would y'all say that's reasonable volume for a shooter? 4 threes a game?
Yeah, but no
No,
Lakers on
no,
nobody on
no,
the Lakers
no.
is taking 4 threes though.
There,
And
Jackson,
Carmelo.
what you
and
want to
actually
actually,
say,
taking
there
man?
are,
more.
there
Jackson,
are, there are.
you making 4
There's
threes a
like
game?
Carmelo,
four. There's like
bro.
four or
Jackson,
five
Bro,
players that actually do. So
Oh, are they making it?
Wayne
I
Ellington.
keep getting DMs saying let Jackson speak. I guess Jackson got some polarizing that he wants to say. Jackson, come on, take that dark ass hand off and speak.
Trevor Ariza shot 7 threes the other night. LeBron shot 7 threes. Malik Monk
Let
shot
Jackson
8
talk,
threes.
YC.
First thing first, man. I think this has been a great conversation. But I want to touch on what Damo was saying. Yeah, you and Damo was saying, Roy. Y'all keep trying to use street analogies in basketball conversations. Russell Westbrook is the most polarizing person I've ever seen a day in my life. But we sit on this bitch and we talk about this nigga like we know this nigga in real life. We don't know this nigga from shit. But we are turning these spaces, and I've been saying this shit for the past 4 5 days. We are turning these spaces into bullshit. This is an app. I don't think y'all niggas really understand that this is an app. We getting on this whole goddamn talking about a nigga that is ass 24/7. Like Ray, you know we've been doing this shit for 3 4 days. I've been seeing all these goddamn space, all this bullshit for what? Because everybody want to be right. Everybody want to have an opinion. This shit is getting out of hand. This is an app. This is Twitter. We are taking this shit way too goddamn serious.
Preach,
Russ,
preacher.
Russ, Russ
So why
is
y'all
okay.
hating on Russ then? What the
Let's
fuck you
tell some
talking about the
real
Twitter
shit.
shit when y'all literally talking about Russ 24/7?
He one of the same people that sit up doing the shit. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
let him
understanding
finish. Though. I
what.
want him to
Right,
finish
the
before we
same
cook him.
motherfuckers is doing it.
Hold on. Let him
Hold on,
finish
I
before
want
he
to
get
finish.
cooked.
Yeah, let
Let
him
him finish
finish.
his food.
Let
Let
him
him finish
finish. Let
cooking.
him finish.
Go ahead.
Can't nobody in this bitch cook me. That's a fact.
Oh, okay.
Can't nobody in this bitch cook me. That's a fact. Ask about it. That's a
Boy,
fact.
cook that bright ass jacket you got on right now. What
You
you
ain't got
talking
your
about?
picture up there, you ugly ass nigga. The fuck you talking about?
Yo, see,
Hey,
this
hold on.
why.
Why? Hold on,
Yo, come
Jackson.
on, yo.
Jackson, you have to quit saying why we using such and such to talk about such when you watch Skip Bayless make a motherfucking fortune off running his mouth. If they can do it, YC can make a living off of it. If Skip can do it, Swiss should be able to make a living off of it. If Skip can do it, Hominy should be able to make a living off of it. These people can make a living off doing this. You watch Skip Bayless do it. Skip Bayless have had 3 shows dedicated to talking about LeBron. So why are you mad that your like-minded brother is doing the same thing, bro? He should be able to take care of his family for generations for criticizing
Listen.
basketball players if
Listen,
Skip
I
Ray.
got
Bayless
a
done
quick.
it.
The
I got a
difference, the
quick
difference.
question about that shit too, though. Honestly, because I mean, I understand. I kind of understand where you coming from, Jackson, for real, for real. But then, like, the only thing that fucks me up is that you're on this app asking that.
Nigga, I'm on this app trying to understand why the fuck y'all been doing
Like,
this shit
bro,
for
what?
3 4 days.
Hold on,
I don't
hold
know.
Hey,
Bro,
on.
if you don't like
Jackson.
it, just
It
leave.
sounds
Just
like the
start your
Pac
own
call
He's
niggas
a
space
had
and
a
talk
sports
about
talk,
what you want
projector.
to
bro.
talk
Nigga
about.
ain't told you.
Yo, I just told y'all one mic. Come on, I'm gonna unmute y'all. Come on, y'all, chill out.
Yeah, I'm about to cook the nigga. He don't gotta be
Fuck
here
nah.
though.
And then another thing. Y'all niggas sit on this hoe and talk about the worst fucking player in the motherfucking league, praising this nigga. Y'all act like this nigga don't do nothing wrong. He
Bro,
can't
Wayne
win for
Ellington is on
shit.
your squad,
Ray,
bro.
you
We
say
All right, I'm gonna
Let
say
them
this
talk. Hold
one
on
more
now. Let them
time.
talk because look, I like people being able to talk because when you go to their spaces, you don't be able to talk. Let them
Yeah, no, I'm
talk.
saying like that 3, 4 people trying to talk at one time. Chill. That one nigga talk at one
It was
time.
2 people.
Yeah, let them talk.
That's more than one person. I can count.
Ray, that nigga fucking sucks. You be in these bitches, bro, screaming at the top of your lungs about a nigga that ain't won shit his whole career. And you remind me just of his cousins, all them other niggas, cause all they do is talk about all the weak ass stats that they done amounted to shit. You talk about triple doubles. Oh, he did this. Oh well, you can relate. You can relate to him doing this. Oh yeah, if you did this, man, nobody give a fuck about relating to that man. We don't know that man at all. I didn't say that. I've been saying this shit for the past 3 days. Yes, I
So wait,
that was insane.
You
Hold
ain't
on,
done
let
shit
me.
in your life, but your
I
mama still
just
supports you. How is that different?
and then here's
You're
another thing
still
also
moral
too.
support. You need people that love you regardless if you become successful or not. Because your family
I just
still
gotta
love you. You ain't shit right now. That's the
do
same
y'all
thing as me loving Russ without him winning a fucking NBA championship, bro. And he'll fucking eclipse the NBA. You need people around you that love you if you're gonna get to the NBA or not, or be a motherfucking construction worker. That's the type of people Russ need around him. And he got it with me. And you're mad that that's on display? In this fake ass world? In this fake ass world, the one thing, the real thing you should be able to see, this nigga Ray is really rocking with Russ, and Russ ain't shit. That's the real you supposed to take from this. I don't know how y'all get y'all perspectives on life or anything. Y'all just need to go to fucking rehabilitation. I know y'all screen recorded that. I don't give a fuck. You know what I was trying to say. Y'all need to go
nigga.
reconstruct your minds, man. You need to learn to fuck with people regardless they got shit in motion or not. If that's your dog, fuck with your dog. Highs and lows. Do not high and dry people, bruh. You want me
Yeah,
to turn my back on Russ because he playing bad? No, I'm be like, my nigga gonna get it together. He gonna get it together. Just like I do my dogs where I come from. Shit, you gotta go work at Walmart real quick to shake back, go do that. I'm not gonna high and dry you, bruh. Shake back. It's really not that hard. Jackson, you making this harder than what this is, bruh.
And y'all gotta understand, bro. I'm about to unmute y'all, but y'all gotta understand. We critique Russ just like everybody else. We do this. I literally said, like the other night while they was playing with the New York Knicks, I said the only way that Russ is going to be successful with this, they gotta open up the space for Russ to do what he do. When Russ gets back on defense, this is what he has to do on defense. When Russ declares that pick and roll, he has to do this. Like we do that. But y'all don't see that. All y'all see is every time we say something good about Russ, y'all can't fathom people talking positively about Russ. That doesn't make sense to me. I was the
All right.
first person to say that there's
so
no
to
way that Russ is ever going to work in this 3-out, 2-in. Russ is going to have to either shoot lights out like Steph Curry if he wants us to be successful, or he's going to have to tell niggas to move out the way. I
All right. This
literally
all I
said
Because
got.
that
to
on
This all I
be
got
mute.
to
to
say to
be
Ray.
completely
Hey,
This
Ray.
all I got to say to
real,
Ray.
like,
I'm be
you
done. This all I
know,
got to say.
hold on, because
I'm be
like
done. I'm trying
y'all,
to be done, bro. Let me say this Ray real quick, bro. You ain't never met me a day in your life, so don't tell me who I depend on. Who I
All right. Ultra, it's your turn to talk, bro.
Exactly, man. I'm just taking
I ain't
Jackson
trying to
mic,
hear that
man.
Hey,
shit.
wait,
Jackson
wait,
don't even
real
give me
quick.
a
Bro,
mic in his room.
And
Hey,
can I
Jackson, when
just
you
real quick?
stop,
I'm about to
hold
leave.
on, hold on.
I
Jackson,
don't care,
when
bro.
you stop trying to help somebody that ain't your brother, shove trying to win, come fuck with me, bro. Come
That
fuck
was
with me, bro.
weird, bro. We
Because
said
you
keep it
got your
respectful.
perspective all wrong, man. Damn. I fuck with you, bro, and want you to win. Get your shit together, bro. Get your mind right. Recalibrate your mind. Recalibrate your mind and realize who is us. It's us. Together. Niggas watch Black Panther and don't even know the real message. You niggas is brain dumb. Go ahead on and unmute this mic, please.
Hey,
for
can I
the
just go real
last
quick? Because I'm
time,
about to
bro.
dip. Can I just
For
go real
the
quick? Because I'm about to dip. I just got to listen. At the end of the day, we had the conversation, came together like men, talked, whatever. I didn't come up here to disrespect anybody, even though niggas had a lot to say about me or whatever and what I've done.
Your
bro, that
energy
At
shit
the
was
end of the
never
day,
different. Your
though.
energy was different,
no, my
Dom.
energy was different on the platform because at the end of the day, it was making content and it was on a podcast, whatever.
Exactly. So
That's what
so
we're
basically,
That's
saying.
fine.
boom. You just said your energy was different on the platform because you was trying to make content and it was disrespectful. Now, B Souls, I'm gonna ask you. That's the type of guy you got on your team. He disrespecting people and doing it in a very ill-mannered way because he's trying to make content to blow up your platform. Isn't that shiesty, B Souls? Is that the guy you want to bring along? Is that the type of guy you want to bring along for ethnic, code and ethnic? You don't do that. How the fuck can you get mad at me for trolling, but you got a guy beside you that literally just basically said that? I need the troll to make content. But then he wants to act like he's being authentic with his takes. I'm literally giving you niggas the rope and y'all hanging yourself, bro. I'm literally giving you niggas the rope and y'all hanging yourself. Fuck.
I
I
mean,
was saying that.
I've known
Oh,
Dom.
Souls,
I've known Dom.
Souls, hold on, Souls, hold on.
Okay,
I
go ahead.
was saying that for the simple fact, me coming up here, if we were gonna have a shouting match, we wouldn't have had this conversation done. You would have kept muting me. It would have been. I couldn't come in here with that energy. I'm not saying I don't have that energy. I could have easily. I wanted to come up here with that, but that's not constructive. We're adults and we're trying to have a conversation.
So you
That's
mean
why I
to
didn't
tell
come
me
with that
you
energy, right?
got that type of beautiful
Oh, I have
mindset
that
that you
energy right now.
hold on. You mean to tell me you have that type of intellectual understanding to do that here, but you didn't have that type of understanding on your platform? What? Is that what you're telling me? You didn't have that type of mindset and be able to think that through, to do that, to have that same thought set on your platform, being mindful of other people that you put in harm's way to be looked at a certain way. But you want to come into space and act intellectual and act cooperative and things like that. That's fucked up, Dumbo. That's fucked up, Dumbo. I got a lot of negative light from you acting the way you act on your platform. If your people who follow you should look at you different, like, what? Why the fuck would he do that? This nigga leading us down. Come on, man. Act the same way. The difference between me, I act the same way. I don't like Curry here, and I'm not gonna like Curry there. I'm still gonna act the same way. You was invited on here to act the same way. Do not try to
Hold
come up
on.
here and throw a stone and hide your hand and act. Oh, I wanted to come up here and like, no, you disrespect. You was disrespectful on your platform, man, and it was trying to get addressed the right way.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Obesos and Damo. Serious question. Not even being funny.
Hey,
When
Ray.
you tweeted he's a clout chaser and the space was called Superstar Ray, when you want to be a man, let me know. Was that the energy that you came with up here just now, or were you doing that to try to incite him to come to y'all space so that y'all can have this conversation that y'all having right now?
When I originally came in here to come up and I was hearing, oh, you fat whatever, you've never done this with your life, you never done that, I 100% had the goddamn intentions to come up here and let him know how I felt and give him the same energy I had on my platform. But I realized why, see, like when you came into my space, there's ways to have conversations, to actually have dialogue, and then there's shouting matches. I didn't come up at hearing him have a soliloquy for 5 to 10 minutes, refusing to let me come up. I
What do that
realized
mean?
there was no dialogue that was going to be had if I gave him that energy. So let me be
Yeah,
let's be cordial.
Rayvon and
Let's
YC.
talk.
What
Man,
I'll
you
say to
called
that
that
point
man out
is,
his name, expecting to be nice
Rayvon,
to you,
if you
nigga?
want, if he came up here with the energy you were talking about, would you not have muted him like a lot, like for
I
fun?
would have
I would let him talk,
I would have
man. Now,
unmuted him. I would
honestly,
have unmuted him.
it was checkers, not it was chess, not checkers. You guys had a platform yesterday where I wasn't there to challenge anything you said. So the part of me wanted to host a space where I could do that was part of the chess move because I didn't get to challenge anything you guys said. You guys got the benefit off that money wise and draw you biggest audience that y'all ever had yesterday off trying to make me look bad. So yes, I wanted to do it this way to where I can control the room. It wasn't right, bro. I ain't getting no, hey, hands up. I want you on the show or this and that. None of that. You feel me? We never even had an intellectual conversation on the speakers, be souls. But when I watched the interview, you had a certain way you wanted to speak about that you was ear-mannered of what I said. And we've never even traded energy. Because most of the time when people, they don't talk to me and they just go about with the way, they have a whole misconception of me. But when they talk to me, they be like, damn, this guy actually gets intellectual. He can hold a conversation. He can trade energy off. But stop letting dweebs fucking put misconceptions on me to you, dude. Hit me up. Come on here and talk. When y'all said another thing, we don't talk basketball. After that rant, we talked basketball good for a whole 4 hours. So I ask you to stop coming into these spaces with shiesty intent to try to stop people and come here and talk ball and find out what people head really at. Talk ball for real. Because if you listening to people like Dumbo and Shub and shit, they gonna draw you away and you get to miss out on all the beautiful minds. You just found out why he talked the way he talked. You just find out the questions Swiss asked. You find this out because you've been hanging around haters. Come around people with your own open mindset and you can find out these motherfuckers is geniuses. You can find out on your own. Stop listening to haters, be soul. Stop listening to haters. YC got an innovative mind. Swiss got a whole thought process. The world don't even know about it, but he need a platform to save millions of people. You feel me? Y'all motherfuckers be tied in with all these shiesty ass motherfuckers, bro. Tied in with shiesty people, bro. And the ones that's really you need to be tied in with, they got you looking down upon them. They got you viewing them as something they not. It's really horrible, bro. It's really horrible. Dumbo know what the fuck he did, bro. He knows talking how he talked was gonna bring a negative light on me, knowing I'm motivated to get back to the NFL, to get to the NFL and shit like that. Knowing I'm gonna have trolls in my motherfucking videos and shit. Like, he know what he was doing, man. If he didn't know what he was doing, then he don't know the magnitude of what the fuck he be doing then. That's not the guy you need to bring along. You have to be mindful of what you saying to people. They got families and shit, bro. I wake up to a motherfucking 44 mentions from that motherfucking video. Beef souls. I wake up
But
to
they
44 new mentions from that video y'all posted. Laughing. I don't know these people.
But bro, they didn't know the magnitude of that. I
Yes,
can't
they
even give
did,
it. Nah,
man.
nah, 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 nah. I
Yes,
can't
they
give them
did.
credit
We
for
ain't
that.
giving no
Hold on,
green.
hold
We ain't
on.
giving out no passes.
Nah,
We
Ray,
ain't
hold
giving out
on.
no
Listen,
passes, bro.
listen, Ray. Listen. You got to understand it for what it is. I promise you, they didn't understand the magnitude of that because there's no way in hell, based on the shit that they saying right now, and based on the shit that they've said in their spaces, and based on the shit that they've said on their YouTube. If you've seen their YouTube, there's no way in hell they have the gall to say that, knowing that we're gonna come back and retaliate the way that we do on an intellectual manner.
Hey,
So
Ray.
I can't get that to them. I can't
I
get
can
that to them.
promise you.
That
No, no,
ain't
no. I can
Pete
promise you.
Domo.
Hold on.
I
Hey,
can
Ray.
promise you. I can promise you. When we did
Domo.
what we did, we literally, and I can say, I can speak for myself. I'm not even gonna speak for Souls, Sage. Oh, I'm not gonna speak for my brother. I'm gonna speak for me. I literally 100% did not give a fuck what the reaction was on your side, what anyone had to say. I didn't care. I did not care enough to look at your background as a football player to then talk about a tweet you made that I didn't like. I didn't care. Like I said, if you want me to have that energy, I can have that energy, but it makes no sense if I'm gonna keep getting muted.
Man, I need your other boys up here, man, because y'all acted like y'all was pop. Go get your team, please. Go get them other two niggas, the dweebs. Please go get them, because they was referencing Lil Durk, NBA young boy, shit like that. Just, man, what the fuck y'all had going on? Go get the young boy and Lil Durk listeners. Bring them here, please. Dumbo. Look, he left. Bring them up here, B souls. Go get them niggas. Like, come on, man. Y'all trying to come up here and act intellectual because you got to articulate that mouth. Bring y'all ass up here with that same. There he is, T-So. Bring a T-So. He want to talk about little Dirk and Young Boy. This ain't have nothing to do with that. Hit me up and have an intellectual convo, my nigga. Bring him up. Where the other one at? TSO, go get the other one, please. The little nerdy one, man. Go get him. He had a distasteful face that I didn't like. That, he just, the way he carried himself to see another black man winning, trying to win. Go get him, TSO. Go get him, TSO.